Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. Are you tired of hearing just do world bosses for purple gear? Because same. If one more person tells me to farm world bosses for my purple gear, I'm going to set Stoneguard Castle on fire and roast marshmallows in the ruins. But fear not, in today's video, I'm going to show you a better way, an easier way to get to that sweet middle ground. Your first purples that you're going to get might not be best in slot, but they're just good enough to get you rolling. So sit back, get a few brews, and let's get going. Are you looking for people to play Throne and Liberty with? Think about joining the Mando community. We are always welcoming good players who wish to be part of our glorious community. Info will be in the description of this video. One final little plug here, I promise. I am grinding to 10k subs and I would very much appreciate if you guys hit that subscribe button. Only, of course, if you enjoyed the video. So let's get into it. All right, thanks again, guys, for tuning in. So today I'm going to give you 3 different ways to pretty much get this gear. And this is what you should be doing after you hit level 50. Again, I'm going to put them in order of what's easiest to the one that's really grind heavy at the end. But let's just kind of kick things off, right? So the very first one, that one that I suggest that you guys do right away, is the Abyss system. So if I open up my inventory and I go to the little sundries bag here, you're going to notice this Abyss currency right here. This is super easy to get, by the way. And if you come to Stoneguard, right over here, to Stoneguard Castle, if you were to walk over, by the way, oh, set myself on fire there. If you walk to the armorer or even maybe the weapon guy, Mustang, you'll be able to see this right here. Now, if you go down to the armor chest right over here, and you'll see all these chests that you can make, etc. If you just scroll down a little bit and you want to look for right here, the Abyss, and then there's a bunch of them underneath it as well. So if you look, for example, right here, if you click this is the armor that you can get with these. Pretty freaking good, right? Look at this set, man. This is really good. And if you look at this one, again, tons of different stuff that you can buy, and all it takes is 40 currency. Now, I know that might sound a lot, but it's really not, because you know, you can do this a lot. You can do these quite a lot. You know, and then the same thing with Mustang. If you go to Mustang over here, again, if you click the little weapon chest and all the way on the bottom, and then if you click right here, see the Abyss, see the weapons? Pretty damn good weapons, if I can say so myself. Pretty good weapons and really, really easy to get. Let me explain why I think this is the best method to do. Let me just walk over here really quick. So again, this is why I think this is the best method to get. These, by the way, are from these scrolls right here, these blue scrolls that I'm sure you've had in your inventory and you're wondering what they are. These are the Allied Resistance Forces scrolls or contracts that you can do. As you see, I have a ton of them. I get them all the time. They're super easy to get. And what they are essentially is you can accept one. Like, for example, I have one right here. As you see right here, this is just one of them. It tells you to do a tower, and it's going to give me all these once I do it, etc. Right? If you have on each of them, you have right here, you have 99 times to refresh it. You can actually refresh it, and it will tell you, you know, it'll change everything for you until you get the best rewards, what it needs to do, etc., etc. I just ended up choosing, you know, this one over here. That's what that is. But you know, I would focus on, you know, Silas Abyss, Shadowed Crypt is amazing. This is where I got a lot of stuff myself. And you know, Sanctum of Desire, I believe, is coming out soon. So is Sudorama Island. There's just tons of them that you can do. And here's the kicker. Right when you get there, you activate these scrolls. You can do 3 at a time, I believe. You do not need to be in a group. That's the good part. Does being in a group help? Abso-freaking-lutely. But you don't really need to be in a group. All you have to do is tag, you know, the opponents and the NPCs, and you will finish this quest. That's how easy that is. You can just literally go there and just run around tagging all the stuff that you have, and you'll just finish it. Boom, you're done. You can collect your reward, and this is how you would collect those Abyss tokens. Again, in my opinion, this is the easiest way to do this. All right, and how to get these scrolls? You can actually buy some of them at the Sundries Merchant per week right here. But honestly, I get majority of mine through the pouches. Like this pouch, for example, right here. These pouches that you're able to get by doing your other contracts and things like that, I get a ton, or like 90% of mine, I get them through here, through these precious pouches, blessing pouches that you can get. All right. And the second method actually goes in line with the first one. They kind of work, hand in hand. And I want you to look rather than the very top here where it says the Abyss contract tokens, okay? What I like to do is I always make sure that I have enough. As you see right here, I have 20,000 because I do them once a week or twice a week, and I'll just stay there for a couple of hours with a group. So for this method, you will need a group. And if you see right here, if I go to the group finder, right over here, there's always people looking for it. I see they're looking for the Sradama Island group. There's looking for the Crypt group. And what you essentially want to do is if we go to, for example, this is the one that I like doing, the Shadow Crypt. If you look right here, if you see all of these little small bosses or mini bosses in there, they have a chance to drop these. Not a big chance, but there's a chance to drop these. And what you want to essentially do is you want to get in a group and just stay down there and just hit all, a couple of hours of just grinding. I know, grinding sucks, but this is, again, a second way of doing it where you don't have to think think about it. You just go ahead and do it, and maybe take an hour or two a day and just go ahead and do that. Also, quick note, while you are actually doing these, make sure to eat one of these foods that give you 50% Solent bonus. I don't have it on me at this point, actually right there. This one, for example, gives you the Solent bonus 50%. So while you're down there, you might as well make some gold, right? On top of that, if you're lucky enough, if you go to your Amatoys, and again, a lot of people know about this, but if you go to your Lift Group book, and on the very bottom where it says item chance, if you click one of these with the PAL synergies, for example, if you get these two, you get 1 extra % item drop. And if you're lucky enough to grab them, man, this will be a lot easier for you. I tell you that. So this is the second way. And again, you can kind of do 1 and 2 together while you're down there. Pretty much activate all your scrolls, get them all done, and then move on. All right, and the last method, which again is the one that you can also focus on. If you are a healer, this will be your probably preferred method because it will be so easy for you. If you're a tank as well, this will be easier, and it is through the dungeon system right over here. So if you look right here at the level 50 dungeons, there's all of these drops that you can get, right? But these are RNG based. We're not going to work on RNG right now. Okay, we're not going to really work on this, but it can drop these. I don't have that lock personally. Nothing drops for me with RNG from these guys. I have to craft it. So for example, and here's what you should do. If you, let's just think, for example, we're going to go with these daggers right here. Okay. So these daggers are really freaking good. Okay. These daggers are not bad. But if you see right here, this stuff, all this stuff is easy to get. It's really the Dimensional Essence Salvation. So if you click this and how to craft it right here, you need 10 of these soul shards, pretty much. And there's 5 different dungeons that you have to do for them. So the math is, it's actually not that bad. You have to do 3 dungeons and beat them per boss here. So what you could do, this is what I suggest doing, is it takes 5 days. So Monday, maybe do, finish 3 of these. Tuesday, finish 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these. So every 5 days, you can get a guaranteed really good weapon that you want. Maybe you take that chance for a different trait, whatever you might be trying to do, right? You can use this every 5 days to get 1 good purple weapon this way. And as you see right over here, if you go again to 50, you can see which ones they drop. Every time that you beat one, you will get 4 of these right here. Okay, so if you get 4 of these and also a chance to drop all of this, it's not a bad method, honestly. I do this all the time. As well as I don't have a lot of luck with RNG drops in dungeons, so I'm just pretty much every 5 days I'm getting 1 purple item. And then right now I'm just focusing on my sword, so I'm just going for the sword every 5 days just to kind of get the best traits out of it and then go from there. These are the 3 best methods, in my opinion, that you should be doing when you get to level 50 to make sure that you get to that mid-game, end-game gear slots and, have some fun, enjoy what you're doing, and then go from there. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys learned something. If you did, do not forget to like and subscribe the video. And let me know in the comments how the world boss grind is going for you. As you notice, I didn't mention it because, let's be honest, there's like 500 people to show up to those damn world bosses and one person gets something. Yeah, no, that's not going to work for me. I'm not saying don't do world bosses, but yeah, the chances of you getting something from a world boss are slim to none. Anyway, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.